Hello, hello. We're back this week on the A-Listers podcast. This is Catherine Rowe, and joining me as always is my lovely co-host.
Jocelyn Rochelle reporting live.
Ah, exciting. So this week we are going to be talking about a movie called Bugonia. Pronunciation is undetermined on that. But first, first, Jocelyn, what is your Oscar of the week? What is your Razzie of the week? What's your Rotten Tomato score? How you doing over there?
I am doing jolly, holly and jolly, because it is officially Christmas season. And not officially. I honestly have not decorated for Christmas yet, but I am doing holly and jolly. We'll just keep it at that. The Oscar of the week, I would say, is I got a new vehicle. I got a new car.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is. It is very exciting. I don't know if I told you, but my previous vehicle that I was driving has been in the shop for about a month ish.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it was time to say goodbye. Um, it was funny because like as I was seeing it in my head, I was like, "In the arms of the angel."
As they took it away.
Yeah, but no, I really like it. It's very nice. So yeah, and it's clean and like cool. So I like it. So that's definitely an Oscar. Um, and then what is a Razzie? Oh, a Razzie is I really wanted some frozen yogurt yesterday and I could not find. And
Oh.
I know, and listeners for context, Catherine and I used to go to 16 handles a lot, sometimes before movies, sometimes just for funsies. And I miss 16 handles. There's no 16 handles here, or at least near me. And I actually like searched it yesterday because I was out and about, and they were giving me like Jenny's ice cream. They were giving me like ice cream shops. They were giving me the acai bowl places. And I was like, no, I
No.
want frozen yogurt. So I went home without any frozen yogurt. And I was pretty sad about it.
That's pretty devastating. I did
So,
try to go once recently, and it was a
mhm.
bunch of middle schoolers, and I was like, "This is not a solo thing. I am intimidated
Oh,
by these children." So,
I would have went. So yeah. And then I was like, should I open a frozen yogurt shop? And I was like, no. So yeah, but overall, pretty good week. Halloween was good. Saw a lot of funny costumes and stuff on TikTok. And then I went trick or treating with my family, including my adorable niece. So yeah, I would say this week was probably like a 97. Yeah.
a 97.
Yeah. Because I like
Whoa.
a good holiday. We had a good
Yeah.
holidays, like
Mm-hmm.
new vehicle, like, yeah. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
New car. Yeah.
Wow, that is exciting week. Well, I would definitely be a customer if you open that shop. If you would would you do mail delivery? Like, would you find a way to package it?
With the frozen yogurt?
Yeah.
Yes, because I also went on Uber Eats last night and I was like, can I get some frozen yogurt delivered? And nothing. Nothing. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I will package it for the people who really want frozen yogurt and cannot get frozen yogurt.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I would certainly buy it.
Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking
Um,
about maybe doing like a franchise, like a 16 handles franchise. I'm sure there are
what would you call it?
16 handles, just like a little franchise. You know how
Oh.
like Chick-fil-A, different
Oh, you're
Chick-fil-A's.
gonna. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like. I was like, oh, like a peaches and cream, or like, what are we calling it? Like,
Catherine, what would you call it? 16 handles.
no,
Just
wouldn't it be
kidding.
cute to have something that you could have like peaches, like you have the fruit peaches in it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, I always go for the original tart. I always go
Yeah.
for original tart. Sometimes I may add a little peach in there or
Yeah.
something.
Well, one of your red flags is that you also eat sugar-free frozen yogurt. So, for no medical reason, to clarify.
You know, my doctor will be like, medically, she may need to watch her stomach, But anyway. But anyway, what about you? What's an Oscar? What's a Razzie?
Yeah, I am also having a really good week. We had a good Halloween weekend. Stayed in, watched some scary movies, got some brunch with some friends, caught up with some friends. But my real Oscar was Sunday morning. We got up and it was like a brisk fall day. Like it was really cool outside, but it was still sunny, so it was nice. And we went and got some coffee, and then we did our early voting and walked home. And it was just we did it all within like a 10-minute little block. And I was like, this is New York right here. Like, this is concrete jungle where dreams are made of right here. I did all of this.
Not the concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Like, I was like, wow, I feel like a New Yorker right now.
Nice.
So it was just a good Sunday. I don't know about you, but I don't ever vote on Election Day because I am not willing to go stand in really long lines.
Unfortunately, I have procrastinated. So your girl will be getting up and she's aiming to vote at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So
good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Wish you the best of luck. There was still a line on Sunday, but honestly, those volunteers, they got you through it. They were not they were like, put your coffee to the side, don't have anything out. They were getting us through it. Yeah,
shout out to the poll workers.
Yeah, I've done that before. I think I might try to do it next year. I was like a poll worker trained, and then I didn't actually go through with it. But
I remember you talking about that.
Then it's like, you get the schedule, and they're like, you need to be here for 14 hours, and I was like, oh wow, it's a lot of time.
Is it paid?
It is, yes. It's not like a ton. It might be like 100. It's definitely over 100 for the day. And then you can do early voting days, which is what I was going to do, but I forgot to sign up. But yeah, you do the training, and then if you complete at least one day, you get paid for the training and the day of. But you're there long enough that it averages out to like low hourly, but like you do get paid. So yeah. Most of the people that do it are like a lot of times like retired people that like just want to contribute. So. So that was my Oscar. Honestly, I had a really hard time coming up with a Razzie. I don't actually know if I came up with one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've been having a pretty good week. Overall, probably a 95% for me.
Wow.
It's a good week. Yeah. I love a holiday. I love this was the first I went out for Halloween last year, but this is the first time I saw a lot of people in Manhattan, just like everyone was dressed up. It was crazy. So it was just really fun to see everybody. Yeah. See the city in Halloween. A city that you are missing, and
I am indeed.
And a city, I did also see a couple aliens, which brings us to the movie we're talking about this week, Bugonia. The question is, were they real aliens or were they not real aliens? So, ready to get into the movie?
I sure am.
Okay.
Sam, I am.
Okay.
Also, wait, side note. One of my favorite Halloween costumes that I saw was one girl, it was two besties. One girl was the Grinch, one girl was the Cat in the Hat. And then one of the comments were like, Dr. Seuss is so proud right now. And I just chuckled.
That is cute. No, I like that. I like that a lot. And you were Cinderella, right?
I was Cinderella, not dressed in yellow, dressed in blue. So yeah, very nice.
Very, very pretty. What was your niece dressed as? Sorry,
she was a princess ballerina. Yeah.
Aww,
so I came in with my crown, and then she had a crown. So yeah, because we're both royalty.
That's cute. Okay, Princess Diaries. I like it.
Yeah.
So this week the movie Bugonia, which again I could be pronouncing incorrectly. So quick summary of the movie. Two conspiracy-obsessed young men kidnapped a high-powered CEO of a major company, convinced that she is an alien intent on destroying planet Earth. Crazy summary, crazy movie. So right now it's sitting at an 86 on Rotten Tomatoes and pretty closely at an 83 on Popcorn Meter.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good for a movie. I feel like especially a movie that's kind of out there like this. But what did you want to talk about? What you thought about the movie, or Emma Stone and the director, who I'm going to say one time, which I believe is pronounced Yorgos Lanthimos.
Wow. It's like insert applause sound here.
Are you telling me to insert applause later?
No. Okay. Anyway, I'm giving stage direction, Catherine. Come on.
It's like I think the social media director later should insert applause. Listener
It's
Jocelyn
like-
is the social media director.
It's like I just got my TikTok name from not being A-listers. Okay, we're pushing it. We're pushing it.
Okay, so the director and Emma Stone, are you familiar with them? Jesse Plemons, are you familiar with him? What do you like of their stuff?
I first would like to point out that one thing that I really liked about this movie was that it was filmed in Atlanta. So point for Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
As she was driving like to and from the office, and I was like, huh. And then honestly, shout out to my neighbor on the left at the movies. She was a good time.
Yeah.
Because she saw the Atlanta skyline, and she was like, but like honestly, that was my same reaction. And there were multiple points where like she jumped, I jumped. Anyway, it was a good time. Shout out to my left-hand neighbor at the movie. But yeah, I personally like Emma Stone. I like her from, I think she was like in Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah.
I did see Poor Things, and overall I did like Poor Things. Like I walked out being like, interesting concept. I did see probably more of her that I liked in Poor Things, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, like I think they're a pretty good collab. I haven't seen any of the other like movies that they've done together. I kind of wanted to see Kinds of Kindness, but I think that I don't know why I didn't see that one. But yeah, overall, I kind of like Emma Stone. The director's pretty cool. Jesse Plemons. Is it just me, or did he lose a lot of weight for this role?
He definitely, I don't know if it's this role specifically, but he has definitely lost a lot of weight. It might have been for this one, though. I feel like that would make sense for this role.
Okay. Yeah. I was today years old when I found out that he was Kirsten Dunst's husband. But yeah. What about you? How do you feel about them?
Yeah, I like Emma Stone a lot. I like all the ones you mentioned. I feel like I probably first, besides Easy A, I probably first really saw her in the Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield. Loved her in those. Didn't love her ending in those. I don't know if you've seen them, but
I don't think
have you ever seen her Spider-Man movies? I don't know.
I don't think I.
Well,
I
it's not
saw
a good
like
end.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then I saw the first and maybe second Spider-Man with the not newly engaged, but with the engaged couple, Zendaya and Tom Holland. Is that him?
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Anyway.
Yes, that is him. I'm surprised you didn't say you've only seen the second Amazing Spider-Man, because that seems like something you would say.
I mean,
You'd be like,
probably.
I haven't seen the first one, but I've seen the second one.
TBD, but
Yeah. But I have seen, the director I like a lot. I also haven't seen a lot of their stuff. I know they've collaborated on a lot of stuff together. But I've seen The Favorite, and I liked that one. But yeah, I think it's really fun when you just see a director and like an actor just kind of find their niche and start doing stuff together. But yeah, so I was excited going into it. Didn't know what to expect. The trailer was very, I mean, it told you exactly what the movie is. Like, it was not deceiving, but I was just like, how is this going to go on for 2 hours?
yeah.
So, but overall, did you like the movie? What'd you think about it?
Overall, I did like the movie. Let me see. I think it did kind of make me uncomfortable sometimes. But yeah, overall, like I liked it. Like it had some twists. It kept me entertained. Only like briefly was I like, okay, like let's wrap this up, you know. But overall, like I thought it was pretty decent, honestly. Kind of, it kept me on my toes, that's for sure. So yeah, how did you feel about it?
Yeah. No, same. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really funny, which kind of surprised me. Uh,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know why, but like it would be a serious scene, and then like I just feel like they would say or do something that I thought was really funny. But yeah, I think a lot of his movies are like that, where you're kind of uncomfortable watching it, and you're like, "What is going on here?
Yeah.
What am I watching?" Um, but no, it was same. There'd be like a couple times in the movie where I was like, I would like look at my watch and I'd be like, "We have an hour left," and I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
No, same. Like I feel like the same kind of thing happened, and I was like, we got an hour left, and she's still here in this
Yeah.
basement.
Like there was a couple times where it would lose me a little bit, where I was like, let's get to the end. But then something crazy would happen, and I'd be like, you got me. I'm here. Like, what is going on? But no, overall, I thought it was good. I thought Emma Stone was like really good in it. I thought I know all the main people, but I thought the cousin was really good too. Like I don't know what that actor is, but he did a
Yeah,
really good job too.
he did. You know what? Today, as I was like thinking about this movie, I got a little sad about his ending. I was like, dang, that really happened. Um, but yeah, when we enter spoiler territory, I'll elaborate
Yeah,
more on it. But I was
yeah.
like, dang. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
I think we can go ahead and enter spoiler territory if you want to.
Okay, spoilers. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun-dun-dun.
I was like, this is jumping to the end, but I was like, dang, he didn't even get to see that she's actually an alien. And then I was like, wait, the other guy didn't either, because he
Yeah.
also, didn't get to see. So, but yeah. Okay,
Well,
question. Did
nobody
you
really
think
got to
that
see. Did you think? Walk me through whether you thought she was an alien or not.
I did not think that she was an alien? Yeah. Did you?
Okay. 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 Here's where I was at with it. When I first watched the trailer, I was like, it would be really funny if she was an alien, and I also was like, I don't think this director would make a movie where like there wasn't some kind of something going on. But then throughout the movie, I was like, I don't know. I don't think she is an alien. Like, I
Yeah.
think they're really setting it up for her to not be. And then towards the end, I
Yeah.
walked myself back to like, no, I think maybe she is an alien.
I had a lot of get out analysis during this movie in my head. I first thought like the guy, like I thought the director was trying to do like how like we're obsessed with like conspiracy theories and all this stuff and like do this deep dive. Because to be honest, like if you look at the house and just like how they were living, it's kind of hard to imagine that he will render the alien spaceship so like accurately. I'm like, I'm not convinced. So just how like even like with the yoga, like they did yoga on a towel instead of like a mat, and it's like you expect me to know that this
Yeah.
guy is like knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So I thought he was just kind of like doing like how we're obsessed with like all these like conspiracy theories and all this stuff. That was number one. Number two was I thought the mom had cancer and it was like the chemo treatments. And he thought like the chemo treatments were like doing something to her, but really it was just like clinical trials. And then third, I thought this one was a bit of a stretch, but I thought it was also like trying to be like the opioid crisis
Yeah.
because Jesse Plemons was like, you took my mom, like you took a lot of people that I love. And it was giving like maybe opioid crisis,
Yeah, for sure.
or epidemic. But it wasn't any of that. Turns out she was just an alien. So,
Well, I think you were right with several of those. I think that it was also about like big corporation taking advantage of poor people, and that's like what a lot of the opioid epidemic is like them filtering it into society. So I think I think it was both things. Like I think the whole time you're like, oh, it's this and this, and then the director's just like, psych. Also at the end, she's also just an alien. Like,
yeah.
I think it's a both.
I would say one thing that did annoy me about this movie, I think it was probably the thing that I didn't dislike was I felt like it was very rude to the public services, like to the police officers, to like the like hospital people, because I'm like, are you telling me kind of, okay, when number one, when the cop didn't like check back in, I'm like, no one's gonna send him to the house. Like, no one's gonna check up on the cop. No one's gonna go to the house and be like, hey, you haven't reported back in. And then at the end, when she hobbles to the office, and I'm like, clearly she's waiting for police to come. They never came. They never came. So,
well, also none of her workers approached her. And I was like, she's pretty clearly being held like hostage by this.
Exactly. They all like watched, and I was like, I thought she was like kind of procrastinating to be like, okay, like they're gonna call somebody, and like I'm just waiting for them to get here. Yeah. But anyway, I was like, all right.
So do you think? Okay, this is jumping to the end of the movie, but. So you find out the whole movie she's saying she's not an alien, and then at the very end of the movie you find out that she is one, and she's taking Jesse Plemons' character to her office because she says she can beam him up to the spaceship. And that was actually how they get beamed up to the spaceship, and it just seemed like the bomb got triggered. Do you think she was trying to beam him up to the spaceship, or was she trying to explode him? Like I was like, I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I think she saw the bomb as an opportunity to beam him. I kind of thought that she was waiting for police to come.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. She was backing up when she counted down 3, 2, 1. She was backing up. So that's when I knew that she was kind of like banking on the bomb. But I think she was also like just like waiting for people to like call the police and get this man, you know?
Yeah.
But to be honest, I was kind of sad because I was like, this man did all this hard work and he was right all along, and he did not know. He did not know.
Yeah, but he also kidnapped several people and dissected them. So
okay, I had my eyes covered on that part. How many people were kidnapped?
It was not clear, but when she asked how many of them were Andromedans, he said 2. So I would assume he kidnapped at least 3 or 4, if 2 of them were actual aliens. So it was at the end of the day that unfortunately he was right, and he could have saved Earth. He just had some interesting methods to get there.
Yeah, I had my eyes covered.
Yeah, big spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, Emma Stone turns out to be the empress of all the aliens, and she decides that humans are no longer an experiment worth doing, and essentially kills the whole planet.
Yeah, that was something. But it was just humans. It wasn't like animals were still alive.
Yeah. That's what she said there. The bees came back at the end, you know? Nature is more worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you, biggest, most important question. Would you, if you were an actress, would you shave your head for a role like this?
No.
No Millie Bobby Brown, no.
Nope. To be honest, I didn't know that I thought it was makeup. I didn't know she actually shaved her head for that. But, and fun fact, she actually shaved her head on camera just minutes before the scene was shot. So, yeah. And then, I may not shave my head for this, but fun fact, for a free, you said it one time, let me say it one time, Bugonia, for a free Bugonia screening in Los Angeles, attendees could have entered for free, but only if they were bald or agreed to shave their head on site. and Emma Stone said this was her idea. So would you shave your head to get a free screening of this movie?
Well, first of all, Emma Stone said if I'm going to have a bad haircut for the next year, all of y'all are going to have a bad haircut. She said I am not going to be alone in this in LA. Here's the thing. I do teeter on a life crisis of whether I would shave my head. Like, okay. I think it will. I would like to do it at some point in my life. But the thing is that after that, you're committing to like a year to 2 years of rough haircuts, you know, because I don't think I would look good with a pixie cut or short hair. So I guess it depends on the role. I don't know. I think I would though.
Okay, so you're officially saying like if you are talking about cutting your hair, if you cut your hair, I don't really need to intervene and being like, are you okay? How are you?
No, you should. It's like it's like my relationship with running. If I sign up for another race, you can know there's something going on in my life. There's a decision I'm trying to make. I'm in between jobs. Something's going on. So
okay, noted.
You should be concerned but not surprised.
Okay. Our friend Kiara, she cut her hair a couple years ago, and I sent her a text. I was like, "This is just proof that I'm checking on you and making sure that you're okay." Be like, because I think I like swiped up to one of her Snapchats. I think she was about to be like, I think she was at the salon, and I was like, "This is proof that I'm like, are you sure you want to do this?" And I screenshotted it, and I made sure. I'm like, "Hey, like, don't come back at me and being like, why did you make me do this?" But no, she wanted to do it. She's fine. Thank you. If I go shorter than like, it did. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She was okay. She was of sound mind, you know. If I go shorter than like a bob, check on me.
Okay, I will. Absolutely, I'll fly down to Atlanta. Like, 16 handles in tow.
Yes, thank you. Original tart. Okay.
Original tart.
But yeah. Okay, don't do that to my original tart. What's your flavor?
I do a chocolate and strawberry base mix. I'm sorry, it tastes good.
Interesting. But as far as another transformation, Emma Stone also gained 15 pounds of muscle for this film. Did you know that?
I did not know that. She looked good in this movie.
She did. She did. Also, question. If you were given the opportunity, would you like to be a CEO of, like, let's say a Fortune 500 company? Actually, no, just a CEO. Take your time. Think about it.
Yeah, I don't need that level of responsibility. You're in charge of a lot of people. Inherently, I disagree. Like, ethically, I disagree with CEOs. You know, I just think it's hard to be a good CEO, like really a good moral one. Maybe if it was a small company that I founded, but even then, I like being able to turn my job off. I like being able to, like, you know, turn my brain off and not worry about it and not feel bad. But I think as a CEO, you can't ever really do that. Yeah. So, too much responsibility. Would you? I know. You probably would, right?
No. They can have that. No.
You would start your own business, though. You would start your own business. My own...
People keep telling me that. And I'm like, do y'all not see my screen time? Y'all think I like working like that?
Jessa, you have like 3 side hustles, so...
Generating 0 income right now. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so do I. I think we're both similar in that we always have multiple things going on, but maybe we just both don't want the level of responsibility that comes. Yeah,
and same thing with you. I think sometimes I'm just too nice. I'm like like if I had to lay off people, oh boy, yeah. I'll be in the arms of the angel. They're like, is she okay? Like, I'll just be like under my office crying. Like, yeah, I think CEOs, like, you have to make a lot of like executive decisions that I just wouldn't be willing to make, you know?
Yeah. I do think this is really good representation of corporate CEO Like my favorite part of the whole movie was the bit where she's just like, everybody's welcome to leave at 5:30, but if their conscience guides them, they can stay, and if they have work, they should absolutely stay. But feel free to leave at 5:30. Like that is, I have had, not with my CEO, but I've had similar conversations with managers where it is like, yeah, you can leave, but should you? Like you have the ability to.
Yeah. And when she was filming the diversity training, I thought that was kind of funny. But
Yeah, no.
also, I do listen to like a lot of kind of like, I don't want to say like, I do listen to like some like motivating podcasts, and like her workout routine, I feel like it's very aligned with like those like motivating like podcasts, like get up, work out, clear your day. I don't know. But yeah.
Here's the thing. I feel like, you know, when I'm picturing my workout routine, ideally it's Emma Stone's, but realistically it's Jesse Plemons and his cousins.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like in my head, I look good. I'm doing this boxing. I have like the mask on. But when she hit her alarm, when she was already awake at 4:30, I was like,
yeah, not me. 4:30.
4:30. Because that's the thing is, if I was a CEO, I'd be like, well, I can come in at 10:30 and it doesn't really matter, and I'm gonna wake up later.
Yeah, but it's like a whole company depending on you. But then also with as a CEO, you're like the face of the company. So if something goes wrong, like if your Apple iPhone is, you know, something wrong, you're blaming Tim Cook. You're not blaming, you know.
No, they do definitely have to take credit for anything that goes down. But I really liked her house, so maybe I do want to be a CEO.
Oh, it was in Atlanta.
It was nice. It was nice. I bet they have a nice house like that in New York too, but
you know, there's no space. Come on now.
Yeah, the backyard was crazy. The backyard was crazy.
Yeah. Okay, the fact that she did live alone kind of is giving Alien.
Yeah.
Because I like when they were like trying to kidnap her, I was like, where's her husband, or like where's her kids or something? Like, wouldn't someone kind of like notice like what was going on? But I guess she lived alone, and so.
So are you saying that a woman's not truly happy until she is married to a man and has children? Like, we don't believe in working women in this podcast?
No. I am not saying that.
But that Jocelyn's misogyny segment.
I'm the social media manager. Of course I'm not clipping that. Okay. No, let me rewind. She had that big old house with that big old pool and that big old yard, and it was just her.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I agree.
Okay.
No, I fully agree. I do think that's maybe just like a psycho trait of rich people, because sometimes you see that when like they're selling, it'll be like a single artist, and they'll be like, they're selling their 8-bedroom LA mansion or whatever, and you're like, why did you have 8 bedrooms? Like, why would you want a home that big? But no, that was definitely an Alien trait. I did love, one of my favorite parts of the movies was her conversations when she was kidnapped with Jesse Plemons. Like, I thought it was so funny how she was just sticking in like the corporate talk and like corporate lingo, and was like, can we take this discussion in a new direction? And that part was really good.
One of the funniest parts though was when he told her to record something, and what she recorded, I got mad at her because I was like, girl, if you're not an alien, can we at least act like you're one? Like use
get a little beep boop boop up in there. Like.
Yeah. The way my recording would have been like beep boop, like I would have been getting out of there. But
I was like, how did he? I mean, I know he talks about like other YouTubers, you know, paved the way to figure this out. But I was like, he really was smart, because at the end of the day, he figured out the hair thing. He figured out how to identify them. So it's too bad he was just also crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's also kind of like a Jordan Peele Get Out or a Get Out analysis. I think a lot of people think that rural America is dumb and like people in the South are like dumb, but that is
Yeah.
not the case.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever try to use a drill, you're like these people. I'm joking. um, but no, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like you're from the South and like living in New York and like
Mm-hmm.
specifically like Kentucky. I feel like people think that like all Kentuckians or like all people from the South or like from Appalachia are just like not as bright, but it's like no.
Mm-hmm.
They're people too. They're smart. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that. So,
No, I completely agree. I think she definitely underestimated them a
hmm
lot because of what they looked like and what their house looked like.
hmm
When at the end of the day, he had figured her out and gotten all of it. And did the cousin figure things out? No, but he was
yeah,
there along for the ride. Um,
hmm
but no, I agree. That's a good get out analysis.
yeah. And speaking of the house, the Oscar-winning production designer James Price, he actually built the house in the basement from scratch.
Oh wow.
hmm
Wonder what his inspiration was, like serial killer AD or what? What was
Um, I mean, when I was watching that, it did look like Georgia. I think it took
Mm,
place in Georgia, so I was like, he probably just saw a couple houses in Georgia. I was like, ain't gonna do this, yeah.
mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
Did it make you want to get on a bike and ride somewhere aggressively while a soundtrack plays in the background?
no, no, not at all. But sorry, I have so many fun facts. But also, fun fact: I love the trivia section in IMDb. Is it IMDb?
Yeah.
They see me. But he was actually listening to a real podcast when he was on the bike.
Hmm.
But no, it did not make him. Did not make me ride a bike. Also, I kind of had sympathy for him though when he was at work and
Mm-hmm.
he was telling the lady to like file a claim and she was like, no, like I don't want like to get in trouble or whatever. She was like, I don't want to cause any like trouble. And he
Yeah.
was like, no, you need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean he really was like right about everything. And because he didn't succeed, the whole planet
hmm
died. So yeah.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
he also
Did
was just a little bit of a conspiracy nut. So
Yeah. I did see a TikTok comment saying that like or one girl was like, I left in the middle of the movie just because he made me too uncomfortable. Did he make you uncomfortable?
I mean, he did, but was that not the point? I mean, I guess I don't understand why people, like, I don't think characters are supposed to, make you feel comfortable always. I think that was I think we would have trusted him if we felt comfortable with him, or if you felt more comfortable with him, you would have believed him, or if he was a more likable character, you would have believed him. Because even when I felt sympathy for him, I didn't necessarily believe him, and I definitely like had a lot of empathy for his situation. But I still thought he was crazy, and I think if it had not been that, then you probably maybe would have believed him more easily. And I think that was
Oh,
like the point of the movie.
yeah. Yeah. Have you ever left a movie mid through?
No,
Me either.
I would
I
probably
thought
just
about it.
close my eyes. Like,
Oh,
you
I thought
know,
about it. But
did you thought about leaving in this movie?
no, not this movie, but like a
Okay,
movie. I'm like,
what movie?
there was two instances. One, I not in the middle, but like in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
One was I went to go see this like unseen movie, where you like don't know what movie you're gonna see.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I found out what movie I was gonna see. I was like, I don't want to see that. So I thought about getting up and leaving. One guy did, and I was like, I can't do it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was that one, and then Winston Duke. If you ever see this, I apologize. But the Fall Guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Once I like figured out the vibe of it, I was like, I kind of don't want to see this.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
other than that, no.
I think once I'm in there, I'm
You're
committed.
committed.
Yeah, I'm either gonna close my eyes and sleep, or if I'm far enough away from people, I'll get on my phone. But probably I'll just sit it out. Like, at the end of the day, it's usually 2 hours. You'll be okay.
It's like so many people worked hard on this thing. They put money into it.
Yeah. And most of the time, by the time I've decided I don't like a movie, I'm probably like an hour in. And then at that point, it's like, I can sit here for another hour. Like, I'm not in the middle of a war, you know. I'm sitting in a movie theater watching a movie that I'm bored at. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. Yep. But, okay, going back to the movie, did you think at the factory that he was working at, did you think it was giving Amazon Prime?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
It was definitely seemed like Amazon to me. Though there's stuff, like the company seemed more like, I mean, they definitely were doing medical stuff, so more on the medical.
Amazon does medical stuff.
They do? What do they do?
They can ship your meds.
Don't tell me that. Every day I lose a little bit more faith in the world.
Yeah, girl. What do you mean medical stuff? Yeah, they do home delivery.
Yikes.
Yikes. I'm pretty sure they do home delivery.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't want to sign up?
No, I've been trying to shop less off Amazon. Sometimes it's just hard. They are very cheap.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to do that.
Okay. I mean, I don't have home delivery from Amazon, so I'm not trying to like sell you.
Yeah, you can go to a pharmacy, you know.
You know, it's this is kind of like unrelated, but sometimes I try to do like things in person because I do work from home a couple like majority of the week. And so like instead of like me just like buying something off of Amazon, I'm like, no, like let's go talk in person, you know. Or instead of like pick up, I'm like, let's go pick it up in person.
Yeah. Well, in most places like that, unless it is a franchise, are owned by like a local. Like my brother worked at a couple pharmacies in Owensboro, and we knew the families and stuff. And
yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's always best to shop local when you can.
Yeah, get out, talk, say hey, how you doing? What's up? I went to a local coffee shop the other day and they had candy cigarettes. And I've been bothering Kiera on FaceTime smoking my candy cigarettes.
And did you drop $12 on your latte? What did you get? Did you drink coffee?
No. So I went to this coffee shop and the first time I got a matcha there and then I wanted like a seasonal drink. But I don't think they really had a seasonal, like, non-coffee drink. And so I walked off. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I, like, walked away. And then I saw those candy cigarettes. And I was like, wait, are these candy cigarettes? And they were like, yeah. And they were, like, only, like, $1.65. I was like, I'll take a pack, please.
Did you smoke one while you were watching this movie?
I know I needed one. Ugh.
This was an I Need a Ciggy movie. Like... What was the most like I'm gonna need a cigarette scene for you?
Okay. Whatever scene that like Emma Stone was like kind of yelling back at Jesse, I was like, girl, we don't know what he's capable of. That one time he slapped him. Or like when she said like you're like I think a psychopath or something and he slapped her, me and my left hand neighbor were like, ooh. But yeah. So anytime they're like like in the basement like talking, I like it was. I was like I need a ciggy, but a fake cigarette, listeners. We do not support tobacco use.
Don't even try to come at me with the tobacco use.
What about you?
I think the most I Need a Ciggy scene, either when the cousin ends up shooting himself, and a really sad scene. And so that part made me like when I realized that he was about to do that, I was like, no. Or maybe the dinner scene where you could just like tell it was getting more tense. Because those are my favorite scenes when it was just her and Jesse Plemons talking back and forth. But those were the most stressful scenes. But he like came across on the table. Yeah. It did make me want to take some self-defense classes though, because she was throwing down. Like
Yeah.
they could barely control her.
Yeah, they did all that working out, and it was two of them, and she was still getting away.
I mean,
So.
listen, they did a stretch. They did what I do when I don't go to the gym and just want to like move my body a little bit, and it was just a couple little stretches, and
Yeah.
you know,
But yeah, that was very sad with the cousin. Oh yeah, when he was like, "Tell him that I love him," I said, "Oh no."
yeah.
Oh.
That was the part that made Jesse Clemens seem the most crazy, was when he was making him do the like chemical castration, when he was like, when he would talk about the like clearing of the mind, like that kind of stuff was like, oh, that was, I think, what made me think he was more crazy, because you were like, wow, he did this to his body and he made his cousin do that to himself as well. So I think that really set him up to be like not trusted.
Do you think the cousin was involved in the other kind of like kidnappings?
I don't think so. I think it seemed fresh to him, and it seemed like he was not familiar with the level that he was going to. I don't think the cousin would have been able to handle like the dissecting, and I don't know if dissecting is the right word, but the like that stuff. So, what did you think?
I'm gonna go with no. Yeah. Just the way like he was, I guess the way he was like coaching them in the beginning, or coaching him in the beginning. I don't necessarily think that he kind of knew, and also like the way he wasn't like the way he was unsure about like if she was really an alien or something. Like it was giving that he wasn't too aware.
Yeah, and I think the more sinister part is, okay, so at the end of the day, he did believe she was an alien, and she was, and he was willing to do all these things to her because she was an alien, which is a little like, if you're trying to get the alien race on your side, I don't know if you should torture one of their members, but
yeah,
I think the fact that he did that to those other people, not knowing if they were aliens or not, is kind of like the more, concerning part.
Yeah.
That he was just picking people to try to help him figure out what aliens were like. That's a little bit more of the sinister part.
Yeah. And you know what? Another I needed a Siggy moment was the voltage scene when he was, yeah. And you know what? And he was right. He was like, I underestimated her. She's the emperor.
He was right, darn it. It was just
like
scary.
The man was right all along. And we underestimated him just because he rode a bike.
And you know what? Talking about the bike scenes, that was actually my favorite part of the movie, was not to be called out again, but the score, whenever he was riding the bike, it got so intense. I was like, this is beautiful. I'm going to listen to this afterwards.
Good for you.
And it was good. Did you not like that part, though? I thought that was a cool part of the movie.
I thought so, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You're like, yes.
You want a fun fact about the score that I read?
I always want a fun fact.
Okay, let me go back and pull it up. But so, like Emma Stone and the director, they worked together previously. And so previously, the director would... I feel so bad for not saying his name. But the director would... he would give the composer the script and being like, the script without seeing any of the like movie, and be like, compose a score based off this. But for this movie, he gave him 4 words and was like, propose the score off of these 4 words. Do you have any guesses of what those 4 words were?
Propose the score off of these 4 words. Intense cardio.
Keep going.
Intense cardio roll background.
Close.
Okay, what are the words?
Bees, basement, spaceship, Emily Bald.
5, first of all.
Well, Emily
Dashbald. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So bees, basement, spaceship, Emily Bald.
Now imagine being a musician and someone gives you the note Emily Dashbald. Like, okay, the bees, the spaceship, and the basement, that's thematic. Those are vibes. I guess Emily Bald, that's really... Do I know what?
I need a ciggy. If somebody handed me those words, I'd be like, where is my ciggy?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's why I'm not in a creative industry. I'd be like, what does this mean?
I know we talked about this last week. It's like, this is why I'm team kind of like actor versus like writer, because you want me to base something off of those 4 words. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Who would you who would you give an Oscar to in this movie?
Definitely Jesse Plemons. I think he gets an Oscar. Emma Stone. She was good in it. She had me convinced that she was not an alien. I mean, like, but if I were comparing her to like Poor Things, I think Poor Thing, I would give the Oscar nomination in which she got. Did she win for Poor Things?
I don't know, but I do think she got nominated.
I would definitely give it over Poor Things, even though like she cut her hair and everything. But
Yeah.
I still will give. I think Poor Things, she did a lot more acting there.
I agree. I feel like, I mean, I thought she was the best, but I also feel like I've kind of known that about Emma Stone. Kind of like you said, like I feel like she's been doing a lot of really great performances recently, but I would give it to Jesse Plemons. Or the composer. I'd give it to the composer at the end of the day. I really would. Maybe the bee
4
trainer,
words to walk up.
Sure.
Who's the bee trainer?
Whoever was training those bees.
Oh, like you're talking about like Offset.
Yeah.
Oh, off camera.
Yeah, I would give the crew member that handled the bees an Oscar because...
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, honestly, production. You built the house from scratch. Gotta give them that too. But no, overall, like I would say it's a pretty Oscar-worthy movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Would you give Emma Stone or The Rock from The Smashing Machine? They both cut their hair, Catherine.
Can you just imagine what The Smashing Machine would have been like if he was an alien at the end? I probably would have been excited.
They both
cut his
their
hair. I'm sorry, does he ever have hair? What you mean he got an extra close to the head trim this year? Like,
you're right about that.
Instead of leaving a centimeter, he said, "Go full bald."
Let's just take it all off.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'd definitely give Emma Stone. But yeah. Okay, what'd you give it on Letterboxd?
I gave it 4 stars.
Same. I also gave it 4 stars.
Yeah.
I also gave it 4 stars.
Gave it? Okay. Largely because I was like, y'all are kind of disrespecting the police and like that last moment of them not calling them or the police not showing up. And then when she hopped out of the ambulance and was just hobbling along, 4 stars.
Did you just say ambulance?
Okay, don't do that to me. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going.
Just like I get made up for my pronunciation.
Just because you don't know how to say lawyer.
That was crazy work. We're
gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
I gave it 4 stars as well. I thought it was a really well-made movie. It made me laugh a lot. Yeah, it was good. It was like the most 4-star movie to me.
Yeah.
Like not my favorite, but really good movie.
It was like a little creepy. I was like, I want to give it 4.5, but I was just a little creeped out. I think I was maybe upset that she was actually an alien. You know?
Well, and then she killed everybody.
Yeah, and I think I was upset about that part too.
Yeah. But I like that scene because I feel like a lot of times in like heartwarming movies, they'll show you scenes from like all over the planet, and here's all these people from all these different places laughing and crying and dancing in the rain, and this was like, nope.
Quite the
dead
opposite.
bodies.
Let's say you were an alien.
Yes.
What would you do to showcase to people that you are human?
First of all, it's bold that you think that I'm not an alien.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're just so human. Like,
Thank you. I do think she could have aged her human body a little bit more. Like I think like I get that it makes sense that that kind of like, girl boss CEO is going to be doing all these things to like anti-age. But I was like, you could allow there to be a few wrinkles. Like we could, we could look a little worse for wear. What would I do? I don't know. Probably just what I'm doing right now. I would take captchas or whatever. What do you call those things where you're like where you have to test whether you're a robot or not? I would take those in front of people regularly. I'd be like, "Oh no, my phone's asking me for this again," and I'd be like, "Look, I passed," and they'd be like, "Wow, you're very much a human."
interesting.
What would
I
you
think
do?
that I don't know. Well, I think the scene of her singing "Chaperone" was a good like being like she's human. Um.
That was the best lip syncing to that song I've ever seen, by the way.
I liked her car too. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I'll dance. I'll take a lot of dance classes.
Okay.
Really feel the beat.
You know what they say? Aliens can't dance. So
Really?
no.
No, they don't say that. I'm like, no, what? It's on that Predator, Alien and Predator movie.
But
I
if
just, like,
we're
watching-
tag teaming and we're both aliens, I will start that rumor. I'll be like, you know what they say?
Bet.
Aliens don't dance.
Yeah.
And there's my friend Jocelyn over there joining a dance class again.
And Jesse Plemons will put us in the basement and be like, dance. He'd be like, you can't dance. But he's like,
what
I don't know
Susan's
these
saying to me.
rules. I didn't watch a lot of vampire movies, and for Sinners, I was like, I don't know what vampires can and cannot do.
What did you not know about vampires?
I didn't know that they couldn't do garlic, or I didn't know that.
Don't lie to me. You didn't know they can't eat garlic?
And then what's the thing? Like, you have to stab them with what, wood or something?
Yeah, like a wooden stake.
Did not know that.
You've never seen a vampire movie, period?
Name a vampire movie.
Well, okay, now. Twilight?
Oh yeah, no.
Twilight 1 through 5? Interview with the Vampire? The Lost Boys? Interview with the Vampire, the TV show, which is better. Wow. It's like, she's real Southern.
Okay.
She was raised
But
in that
yeah.
Southern Baptist church right there.
Hallelujah.
Praise
But
be.
no. But for Sinners, I was like, wait. When she was like telling them what they have to do, I'm like, okay, note it. Like vampires have to be at night. I feel like I kind of knew that they were mostly at night. Like I didn't know the sunrise. Like, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know.
I love how your brain works. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. So you're kind of making me think maybe you are an alien. Like, I'm sorry. Wait, did you also say you've never seen the Twilight movies?
Okay, I saw the first one recently.
Okay, so don't look at our Google Doc, but I am gonna add 1 through 5.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
They're romance. You would like that.
I know, but the first one, maybe because I saw him later in life. Mm-hmm. The first one, I'm like, all right.
Okay. Now here's the thing. 98% of what you consume media-wise would fall below a 30% on the Rotten Tomatoes. So what we're not going to do is talk crap on this cinematic masterpiece that is Twilight.
What is Twilight on Rotten Tomatoes? What do you think it is?
I don't... A 70.
Girl, come on.
I'm being dead serious.
You do
Those
not
movies
think
made
that.
a lot of
Okay,
money.
but also so do Hallmark movies. Come on.
Okay, do not even try to compare the success of the Twilight franchise to the financial success of Jingle Jingle All the Way. Like,
Don't do that. A 48, Catherine.
What's the
first one has a
pop?
40.
What's the like audience?
That don't matter.
No,
72.
tell me the audience. Thank you. Exactly what I predicted.
Everybody was just like Edward, Bella, Team Edward, Bella.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah, that's the whole point. What else are you rooting for in A Night Before Christmas except for the Knight and Vanessa Hudgens to get together? Okay,
you know that's a good one. You know that's
why I'm
a good one.
talking about it. I'm just saying,
You know that's a good one.
we're not artistically, we're not snobs, but we shan't place A Night Before Christmas before Twilight.
All right, I'm gonna watch that one to bed as I go to bed tonight. But I think one thing that also I was like, I don't know if I can get into this franchise was Bella.
Mm-hmm.
She was like,
She was going through a hard time.
the whole movie.
Don't hate on my girl. She was dating a vampire. Okay.
Okay, but like, no, when she first got to the school. Wait, why did she go to the new school again?
Well, let's watch the movie. I'm not gonna tell you. Twilight does have one of my few male crushes in it, though, and that's
Who?
Bella Swan's dad, Charlie Swan. He's a Delph. At least he is in that movie.
Okay.
I don't know if you're gonna think it as well, but
What's
I
his
think so.
name?
I don't know what his name
Billy
is.
Burke? Okay. You're not helping.
Can you just type in Charlie Swan, like specifically?
No, I see him. Charlie Swan. Oh, Charlie.
Okay, but he has like an aura in the movie, you know? It's
Let me
like
try
it's the only
Charlie
time I've
Swan.
liked a mustache man. A mustachioed man.
Charlie Swan. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
It's giving Sleigh Bells Seattle. That's what it's giving.
Okay.
Sleigh Bells
It's giving
Sheriff.
we're gonna what? Sign
Sleigh
me
Bells
up.
Sheriff. Oh, okay.
Okay, so we gotta rank the movie.
Okay.
I am going to rank this movie in 4th place. I'm gonna go Nope, One Battle After Another, The Long Walk, Bugonia, John Aries' Hymn, After the Haunt, Smashing Machine.
Wait, say your ranking again? Nope. One Battle After Another. The Long Walk.
Yeah,
Bugonia.
Bugonia. Then Tron Aries.
Wow.
Then Him.
You really like The Long Walk, huh?
You really don't like it, and I don't get it.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I thought it was just like a little. I
Well,
mean,
your
when
ranking
they
speak for itself.
when they got there, they were making friends, and I'm like, we all know why we're here. But anyway,
It's the power of friendship, Drossley. Some of us believe in it. Clearly, some of us do not. Where are you gonna put Bugonia?
I don't want to hurt our friendship.
It's okay. Go for it. Do whatever you want to.
I don't want you to be offended
Why would I be offended?
because I'm gonna put it above Nope. I know you really like Nope.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So, what place is that though? Out of
Second.
second. Okay.
It's not above The Long Walk for me. It's slightly above. Okay, let me see.
It's above
compare
everything
Nope.
but One Battle After.
Yeah. Let me compare Nope. Let me think. Nope had some twists. Both
If
involved
you were gonna
aliens.
rewatch Bugonia or Nope, which one would you rewatch?
Okay, here's the thing. Neither. I wouldn't watch. I might rewatch Bugonia. You know what? Actually, what puts it on top? Filmed in Atlanta. Filmed in Georgia.
Okay. Wrap it up.
Nope was
Wrap
good
it up.
though. Nope was good. Yeah.
Well,
Are you not going to make a case for Tron Ares?
no. Hey, It's all right. It's right where it belongs at the end of the day. So
Oh, all right. Never mind. Say less. Say less.
I was gonna say our next movie is filmed neither in Atlanta nor New York. It is filmed in the Badlands. We're gonna be watching Predator
right.
Badlands. Let me get it off. We're gonna be watching Predator Badlands next, I believe. Right? Is that good with you?
Yes. I feel like I need to do some homework before I go into this movie.
That was my follow-up question. Over and under, how many of the many prequels are you going to be watching?
Many. Growing up, my mom really likes, or she watched Alien versus Predator a lot.
Okay. Classic.
But I haven't seen that one in years.
Yeah. Here's the thing. In the term, okay, so the Alien and the Alien versus Predator and the Predator movie, like, universes are technically not really canon. Like, they're not all mixed together in the same universe. It's a little confusing. Like, things can happen in some of them that don't affect the canon in other movies, which is basically just the filmmakers' way of just doing whatever they want in their movies and getting away with it without having to break continuity, you know? Mm-hmm. So I don't think there's, like, plot-wise stuff that you necessarily need to know. But I've been planning to rewatch some of them. And I think Alien versus Predator would be a good one just for, like, vibes and, like, what's going on.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I read about them?
Are you an A-lister or are you a B-lister?
Oh, I like what you did there. B for books, right?
You're welcome. Okay. No, A for awesome.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
So, but next up is Predator Badlands. But in the meantime, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at A-listers_pod, all one word. Or email us at moviesandYap@gmail.com. If you have thoughts, feelings, commentary, want to correct us on how to pronounce the many things I'm sure we mispronounced in this recording.
Also, your feedback. We'd love to know. Do you guys like the Oscar and Razzies? Our Rotten Tomatoes score? Positive feedback is also welcome too. You know, it doesn't have to be negative.
Would love a review.
Yeah, feel free to leave us a review. We're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts and YouTube. Yeah.
If it's a negative review, email us directly. If it's a positive review, publish it directly on Spotify or Apple.
And if it's a brand, email us directly as well. We would love to collab. Yes. We are very open to collab.
But I will see you next week in the Badlands, Jocelyn.
Yes. What does a predator sound say? This is his mouth opening.
I think that's a dinosaur. I think you're like Jurassic Park.
No, I'm a predator.
Okay.
You know,
I'm going to cut in what he sounds like there.
All right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night.
All right. Bye.